I just want to thank everybody for subscribing and watching my videos, and all my new subscribers. I never do this. If you like my videos, please subscribe. I had a look at the analytics the other day and I noticed that there's actually about 35% of the people that watch my videos that aren't subscribed. So if you're enjoying these, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. So thank you very much. Please enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Hi, today is the 10th of December. Where is the month going? I have got 7 projects. I did 11,700 stitches. My last project I worked on was Halloween Afghan village. You would have just seen Jessica's project yesterday. I'll have a picture of what it will look like. I'm not doing mine on the called for fabric, neither is Jessica. We decided that we didn't actually want to do it on the 20 count Lugana that Stoney Creek sold, and we picked Jess picked a 28 count. I picked a 14 count Ada, and we're doing it 2 over. Jessica's doing it 2 over 2, I'm doing it 2 over 1 on the 14 count. And I'll have a before and after picture. I'm working on page 7. First day I did 972 stitches, the second day I did 818 stitches, and yesterday I did 231, and I didn't add it up. So if your maths is better than mine, you would have added it up. So this is page 7, that's the HA on the flags. And now I'll try and show you across the whole piece. Can you see all of it? Pretty much, I think. Sorry, that's quite hard on my shoulder. I just saw a cat. Don't know what happened to the cat. So I didn't do many stitches on that because she's gonna have a drink. I'm not feeling Halloweeny. A few days ago I did All Hallows Eve, that's by Donna Gelsinger. I started at 3.88 stitches and I got to 4.11, and I did 528 stitches. And I'll have a picture of what it will look like in my before and after. So the people that are stitching on this is Holly, the cross stitch addict, and she started it with me, Mrs McGinn's, and Case there. I'll have her look before below. She used to be Jeep Girl Stitches, but she's changed her YouTube name to the Tanya, I think. Confessions of the Serial Stitcher, I think. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, Case. MS brain this morning, and it's all my fault. There we go. Is it showing it right? Did I show it all? Isn't that pumpkin looking stunning? I'm really happy with that. So this is 20 count Bellana, and I'm doing it 1 over 1 full cross, and it is sexy. and I'm super happy with this. I think the details are going to be really good, and I gridded it myself. My next piece should have been Archer, and I actually didn't see Archer in here. Just a minute. Alright, I'm back. That was pretty sad not having Archer. Okay, Archer is by Esmira. It's Pain Free Crafts, and I started at 55.72% and I got to 56.44%, and I did 683 stitches, and I should have shown you what it will look like and a finished piece where I got to. So that's Archer. I'm really happy with Archer. I was mostly working in her bodice area and a bit in her, what is it called? Quiver? Is it the quiver on her back? I think it's called a quiver. It's my fault why I'm doing so badly this morning, because I was up really late on Instagram watching the funnies. Dave was going, why were you laughing at 3:30 this morning? Yes. Right, my next piece is Magical Arrival. They're out of order now. This is another Pain Free Crafts. It's an Anne Stokes piece. Well, I'm talking about Anne Stokes. A lot of Anne Stokes pieces that are on Pain Free Crafts are being retired, that have been chartered because there's new pieces coming out. So if there's anything that you want that are there at the moment, go get them. Is it this way? No. Which way does it go around? Oh, this is bad. I think it goes that way. I may have it wrong. I'm unsure. So I'll have a picture of what it looks like and where I was, and you'll be able to see where I got to. How many stitches do I get to? So I was at 4.82% and I got to 5.81%. I did 1,076 stitches, so I was really happy. Look, I put my needle at the bottom, so that has to be the way it is, I think. I don't know. I will show you some of the patterns that I actually bought, because since they're retiring them and I won't be able to get them later on, I don't know when I'll start them, but there was a few patterns that I decided that I really wanted. So because I do love Sarah's charting, so yeah, I don't know how many patterns I bought, maybe four, and I have quite a few other Anne Stokes. I've actually got quite a lot of Anne Stokes. The one that Jessica's stitching at the moment, Little Helpers, I've actually got that pattern. I bought that a time ago. I seen what Jessica's doing and I thought, she was, at first when she got it, I thought, oh no, I don't want to do all that, all the tree the foliage. I thought, no, I don't want to do that confetti in that tree. So I didn't buy it. And I bought this one because it had a lot of box stitching in it. And I thought, oh, this will be so much better. But I actually hate box stitching now, so I did buy it. Right. My next piece, I'm going to show you. You haven't seen, oh, actually, I'll show you my new start. My new start is Mini Moon River. So you'll see the picture of what it will look like. And it is by... Yeah, I did say it was Handstix. And it's by Heaven and Earth, and the artist is Jeffrey Severin, I think, by memory. It will be on the picture anyway. So I did 4,166 stitches and I got to 5.22%. So I was really happy, and then so I was on it for a few days until I got to the 5%, because that's where I quite like to finish off when I've got a new start. So here is, I will add a picture. I'm not sure how good this is to show where I got to. So I think this is the bears. So, and the blue there, the blue is actually the rubber ring, and the brown here is actually the oar. So I thought that was quite exciting. So this, I will add a before and after picture, probably over my face, no doubt. So I was really happy with this. So this is my new start, and this is done on 1/1 full cross on 20 count sexy. So my next pieces are older pieces, because I wanted to get some of my older pieces worked on. So they are my 25 count pieces, and I haven't really touched them for ages. So my first piece is by Painful Crust, and it's a 25 count, and the artist is, I'm not sure if it's under Lullabelle or Lullabelle or Luciana Labelle, but I think it's the same person. So it'll have it on my picture, or I've done a title for it. You'll have to excuse the park threads, because this is quite confetti heavy, this piece, so I have got park threads still on it. So I would have shown you what it's going to look like in a before and after. So this is the one piece that I used to have on a scroll frame, so I've been stitching it that way. So you will see the before and after, it will be that direction. But this is what she's looking like. Super happy with this one. So what was I concentrating on? I was actually concentrating on her face this time, because I thought maybe if I get her face in and I'm happy with her face, I will be happier to work on her. She's very confetti heavy, and I've kind of stagnated on working on her. I do love her. I think due to my eyesight, I just find it quite hard to work on her. But she is looking stunning. I love the piece still, and I went to the optometrist this week, and there was actually quite a difference in my eyesight. Not only my normal vision, my vision for reading, and my distance vision. I thought because I'd only had new distance vision, it was fine, but it actually wasn't. So I had to get 3 new sets of glasses. My sunglasses I thought would have been fine, but they're going to do progressive sunglasses as well. Everything has to have new prisms in them for my double vision, because my double vision has changed as well, and instead of having double vision on top of each other how it was, it's actually side to side again. So they're going to put the prisms in for that, because I can't drive without it. And I'm getting progressives so I can read the dash again, so that's a bit of a problem. Right, this one has park threads in it too. So this is Vespertide. Who is the artist? Alchemy Carter, I think. And this is a Thread Geeks, and I started at, I didn't tell you on literature how many stitches I did. I did 1,320 stitches on literature. I started at 46.57 and I got to 48.51, and that was over 2 days. So I did the 1,320 stitches. Right, Vespertide, started at, I once again did 2 days. I did 1,906 stitches, and I went from 26.01% and I got to 27.37%. This is a piece that this coming year, if my glasses are going to help, hopefully, I need to give this piece a lot more attention. So you would have seen a picture of what it's going to look like, and where I was and where I am. If I haven't said where I was and where I am, I have got pictures of everything for that, and here she is. See, it was all about the faces this time. I think what happened is I was working in the background for this piece, and I just got bogged down in all the colour changes in this, and I just couldn't do it anymore. And then when I couldn't see, I just lost interest. So I have got the face, I think 99% done. So where am I going to go to next year? I think I want to get that lantern filled out. I want to do that lantern and maybe get down to that face as well, just filled down, and then go from there, and not worry so much at the moment about those trees. The trees will come. So this will be one piece that I actually want to work on a wee bit more if I can see it. I don't know if I will be able to or not with my new glasses. So my plans for next year are that I want to get some of these older pieces done. Excuse Coco's litter box, she's just used it. I definitely want to get the 25 counts out of the way, because I've just got 20 counts now, mostly. Acquisitions. Jen the Caffeinated Crafter is really dangerous to watch. She has been showing that Mr Grinch, is it? Yeah, Mr Grinch pattern, and I've watched it for the last year, and it's the piece that hasn't been on the Cross Stitch Studio site until Christmas time. So now that it's come back on, I actually bought the pattern. So I'm actually going to put it on this fabric. I'll probably put it that way. it's a fox and rabbit fabric, so I really want to put it on that. It's an 18 count, so I love the mottling on this. It's really cool. So the other pieces that, since I was there and I was unsure what I'd actually buy, I bought that as well. And I bought waratah. And Jess goes, you know you can't put that piece on that. And it's like, yeah, I know. I got watermelon ice. I'm not sure what I'll put on this. I did think about the seaweed, but I think this may make the Coco with the tripod may make the greens look really dirty, and the ancient ruin is another piece that I bought, but it hasn't got any mottling. And I think the what was it called, Bubby? Excuse my head. Duxbury. I think the Duxbury will make the greens really pop. So I think before Christmas I'd really like to start that. I've just bought a lot of sexy, 2 orders of sexy. So I have been putting that away. I have also been making bags, so I've been doing that. So that is reflected by my 11,700 stitches for the fortnight. I had my infusion. So Goddess Designs, which is, I'm sorry I can't remember your name. I watched her latest Flosstube and she was saying about you could get this sweatshirt for infusions that it has a zip along the sleeves so you can stay warm and still have your IV line in, and I thought that was a really cool idea. And you can get this sweatshirt from Be Well, and I thought, oh, that is really cool. They don't send to New Zealand. So I could actually get, excuse me, I'm still having my breakfast. You could get one from Amazon in AU. It was still the same idea. So I got that. Oh, look, my reindeer horns for Christmas. I haven't mentioned it for the whole video. Isn't that normal? So I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas and New Year. I hopefully will be back for a stitch with me. I have a busy week coming up. I have an infusion, no I don't. I see my neurologist on Tuesday, and I also have my MRI on Tuesday. So unfortunately I see my neurologist here in Clotha, but I have to go to Dunedin for my MRI. I love MS brain. So I think I've showed you everything. I think I've mentioned everything. I'm sure I've forgotten things. So I've been enjoying everybody's Flossmas videos, and I have got my Christmas tree up. I will actually insert a picture. I'll also insert a picture of David's Christmas cake. He's made a couple. because he absolutely loves Christmas cake. I actually had a taste of one of his last night and it was actually really nice, because he's got 2 of them, so he will eat one before Christmas because he loves it. But he's still milking. He's actually been asked to milk somewhere else now, so, and they're absolutely desperate for a milker. So he was meant to be going to see his mum before Christmas, so that's been put off because the guy that rang up, his wife needs to have an operation on her, don't know if it's her leg, knee, back, something, so she can't milk. So he's going to help out for a few weeks for them. So yeah, I was laughing the other day. I was saying to him, he just doesn't know how to say no to anybody else but me. So I will edit this, so I'll add those pictures for the end stokes that I bought so I can encourage other people. Have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Bye.